Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuttcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We're here talking about QB draw, which is a big problem for a lot of people right now. And I want to show you guys how I have been defending it, okay? I got two different ways, or maybe three different ways. And I'm not going to sit here and I'm going to tell you, you're going to stop everyone every single time, okay? I'm not, I could lie to you. We could lie, but I'm not going to. I want to be honest that like this does a pretty good job of containing most of the average players. If you run into someone who's really good at it, hey, you know what? They might still get some yards on you, but you're gonna want to try this out, see if this works for you, and let's hope that it does. Right? I've played against some really good players and I've stopped them. I've played against some bad players and I've stopped them, and I played against some good players and they still got some yards on me. I feel like I contained it still, but nonetheless, we're going to get into this today. We're going to be using a couple different things. We're going to look at the two most popular versions of QB draw, and just know that there are definitely things where people would flip the play. They will flip the run. They will ID players. They will slide their line. They can do other things to help prevent you from stopping them. And it's really hard to know what they're doing for us to counteract it. So let's get into this today. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So what we want to first look at is the gun bunch quads. Now, you could run this out of 4-4. You could run this out of, say, over G, right? They're in a lot of playbooks. For this exact time, we're going to pick 4-4 cover 3. And we're going to look at the gun bunch quads QB draw right here, right? Now, when someone comes out in 5 wide and you're in 4-4, you're like, this is probably not the best. Most people suck at passing at a 5 wide anyway. So what you'll want to do with this is sort of like set your zone depths appropriately as well. You can obviously still come out in man, but when they're in 5 wide and you're in 4-4, you're going to have a couple linebackers matched up there. That's probably not ideal, right? Unless they come out in a real heavy, like a real heavy, you know, couple tight ends out there. All I want to do is I want to spread my line and crash up, and then I want to use the weak side linebacker right here, right? And you can either spy him like that, or you can blitz him down. Either way sort of works, and you want to hide sort of by the left tackle here. And so what's going to happen is that the little hole is going to sort of open up right there for you, right? That little hole is going to open up. Now it's your job to hit the hole, right? So again, we're going to use the spy here. If you have the spy, you're going to have to do the hitting yourself. If you have the blitz down, you can sort of click off and hope that it's going to work. So again, we're going to see here, and you're going to be able to get into the hole there, but you need to make sure that you make that, right? This one is a little bit tougher, in my opinion, to stop, right? It is definitely a little tougher to stop, and a little bit of patience is what you're going to need here, because all you're doing is you're going to watch to make sure that that center right there isn't going to be able to get you. Now, if someone is cutting way right or way left, hey, you're going to have to sort of adjust to what they're doing. But what I like about this is that it really appears that like you don't need to go left or right. The hole is just gigantic up the middle from what we're giving them here. So that's exactly what happens, like right there, right? So that is at a 4-4 against this, and it's going to be against the other QB draw as well. Now I want to show you can do sort of the same thing at a big nickel over G. If I was doing this, I would come out and cover 4 palms, cover 4 quarters, essentially, and you can sort of protect the sticks, right? You're maybe not a good at match coverage. You don't know how match coverage really works. That's cool. So again, we'll protect the sticks. We'll spread our line. We'll crash down. We're going to be here. And what you get here is basically like the same sort of line spread, the same gap that really opens up the middle. But again, if someone is doing something different, it's what you want to do. Now you can always like spy safeties and do some of that, but obviously you don't want to do that in man. We'll cover or in zone, we'll cover a man version with you here. But again, it's about you. You need to pay attention. That center is the one who's going to be trying to target you. So you need to be able to get away from him. Again, I think the bunch quads version is a lot better. This is the one that people are running when they're in Carolina, which can be a little tougher. But again, a little patience. You can hit him right there. Now let's take a look at how we're defending this at a 3-3-5, and then I'm going to show you like the more spready version of it. So 335, cover 1, robber press right here. Again, you want to make, I mean, you obviously want to have the right corners, right? So what you want to do is you want to show blitz. You want to shade inside and over the top just in case they are passing. Okay. You want to spy safety here in the hook curl. Okay. And you want to be coming down right here and sort of waiting. And what this is going to do is really help you out. And that spy that we put out there, he's going to be the guy who's doing a lot of the attacking, right? So you need him to be, he needs to be fast, right? The reason we are showing blitz here, honestly, is to get him closer to the line. You could always pull him down closer if you wanted to, but I actually think it's good at about that 8th yard depth there. And again, you're going to be able to do a lot of the same things. Again, we're doing a pretty good job against this, right? Now, again, if they pass here, it's man, so we know man is pretty good. So you know, man is pretty good. But then you just want to, like I said, come down here, wait and see what's going to happen. And again, you need that spy to play well. So again, you want someone really fast there. You want someone really, really fast there for you. Okay. Let's take a look at the more spread version here. I'm going to go here and I'm going to change the controllers around so we can be the Chiefs. We can be the Chiefs. And then we're going to flip sides because I set up everything appropriately. So I go into practice mode. Like if you're struggling with someone running this a particular way, they're really good at running it flipped or something, go in and see which one of these works best for you. You know, a lot of defense in the game is trial and error. So again, here we can come out in 3-3-5, cover 1, robber press. Right here, we're going to go to the empty base flex QB draw. The same idea right here. We're going to show blitz to bring him in. We're going to shade inside, shade over the top, spy him, and we want to come down here. And again, you're going to see this is going to work really well for us as he actually gets in chase mode. Now, of course, my Ryan's not very fast, but this is helping you contain the QB draw as good as possible, right? And you can get as aggressive as you want here, right? It's your user. That spy is your cleanup, right? The spy is your cleanup. Now, if you are going to be clicking off to hopefully send your user here, this safety right here in the deep blue, and if you know it's QB draw, you want to blitz him down, okay? If you leave him in the zone, he's not going to react. You need to have him blitzing down if you're going to be doing the click offs on here. I want to show that to you here exactly, that he is going to actually run down. If he's in his zone, he's still going to run backwards because for some reason he's still going to think it's a pass, okay? So again, right here, I'm a big blitz down my user guy personally, so that's why I would be doing this. But again, it's going to get us attacking down directly there. Let's show you the 4-4 / over G now against this same QB draw, just so you can see. As like I said, this is what I've been using to contain it. I've hit people in the backfield. That is a fact, right? I've definitely hit people in the backfield. You know, if you want to get a little more aggressive with this, you could obviously run man as well. You could run, let's say, which man would I want to run against this, really? Cover 2 man. Okay, we'll run the cover 2 man. Right, and again, with this, you want to shade inside, shade over the top, spread your line, do everything, and you're still going to be on this guy, right? Let's say that we're going to be blitzing him down here. We're going to wait and see how everything does, again, react, and you're going to be able to get that hole there. Now, if you come out and man against this, you're super spread out with this look. If you come out and say cover 2, for example, or cover 3, you are just going to have more people near the quarterback space. And so that's up to you, right? Whichever coverage, because I notice a lot of people, they really don't they don't pass when they're trying to do this, right? A lot of people are just very mindset QB draw, QB draw, QB draw. So again, this is what we like to do, right? This is what we like to do. Now you cannot spy these safeties as we see here, right? So it's up to you. It's up to you when you get here in man. The spies work well. But again, look, you're just going to be able to hit them. Again, is this going to be a loss of 5 yards every time? No, it's not. I wish it was, but it's not. But this will do a pretty good job for you. It'll do a pretty good job for you. Really helping out. Again, look what happens there if you do it wrong. But if I'm going to be playing man, I'll run the 3-3-5 version personally. If not, I don't mind running the 4-4 against 5 wide against most players, or just something heavy. Something heavy, four down linemen, linebackers on the field, so we're going to get some sort of sheds going on here. Because you really don't want to be doing too much, right? So like, let's look here. We're going to go a bit deeper. We'll look at this 4-3 normal with the same look, right? The same look. Maybe you're in a 4-3 book. Hey, I don't know. But again, spread your line, crash out, and you're creating the gaps. And that's what you want to do. You want to create that gap. I want to invite you into the hole. And some people, they will indeed cut outside. And if you see them cutting outside, that's when you need to sort of execute perfectly there. But right here, again, doing a pretty good job. This look does a good job. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for your time. Hopefully this helps you out somewhat. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.